I tell people, especially people who aren't athletes, that I don't know what it's like coming into a college as a freshman not knowing anyone. If you're a football player, you walk into college as a freshman with 80 friends, 8,500 friends with a football team. Not only does it make transition to college so much easier, it was easy for me to have this support group when I came back.
Ryan Riethmiller came into Bucknell's August 2013 football camp as a sophomore, eager to compete for an opening on the offensive line.
I was an offensive lineman. I was a bigger kid, obviously. I weighed about 265 when I was a freshman in high school. So I played both sides of the line, and I was recruited to play offensive line. My favorite part was I felt like I had an edge on the defense. I could always move first, and I could always get my hands on them, and I just really liked, I can't remember the quote, I think it was by Russ Grimm. It's like, nothing feels better than moving someone to where he doesn't want to go against his will. And I just thought that embodies the mentality of an offensive lineman really well, and I really enjoyed it.
3 weeks into camp, life moved Riethmiller in a direction he wasn't planning, forcing him to face a battle far greater than those fought on the football field.
When you're given the diagnosis of having cancer as somebody who's 19 years old, it really sets you back, because in their minds, that is not a disease of their age. And this, in fact, manifested itself in his stomach. And when you hear that as a 19-year-old, I believe it makes you look at your mortality, and we're all mortal in that case. You say to yourself, am I going to get through this? Am I going to be 21, 22, 23? Am I going to graduate from college?
Riethmiller returned home shortly after his diagnosis to undergo treatment. The mental toughness the Ohio native had harnessed as a scholar athlete was humbled by the physical defeat he felt in a difficult transition out of competition.
Playing football helps, but it's also difficult because when you're a football player, you usually dictate how you play. If you don't put in the work, you're not going to play as well. But with this, it's up to the doctors. You can fight, you can have a positive attitude through the whole thing, but you're accepting punches. You're taking the blows. You're not delivering any punches. It's a different mindset, and it's definitely a transition that you need to make.
The football friendships Riethmiller mentioned acquiring as a freshman offered a much-needed support system.
I remember it was the day they moved me out of the ICU and up to the normal floor. 3 of my teammates came and visited me. Nevin Hagman, Vic Chenoy, and Clayton Hoffmaster, all fellow offensive linemen. And they came and I got to talk to them, talking about how spring workouts are going, and it was really good for me to be able to see them.
We really preach to our guys, the guys on our team, that everybody goes through difficult times. Having the friendships, having the unity of the team will help you through this. This team, although it's together here 2015 as a one-time entity, will be a part of their lives for the rest of their lives, and I really believe that our team understands that and they embrace that.
It's special to be a part of something like Bucknell football.
After taking a full year off to undergo treatment and surgery, Riethmiller returned to Bucknell as a cancer-free, full-time student in the fall of 2014.
In his mind, he's going to come back and play football for us, which I really hope that he does. It gives him a goal that he's set for himself. Whether he gets there or not doesn't really matter. It's more that he's working to getting there.
Though complications from surgery have made Riethmiller's recovery a difficult one, the former offensive lineman's passion for the game fuels a personal commitment to one day get back on the football field. For the Patriot Network, I'm Melanie Pulowski.